Hi everyone, I'm Anthony and this is
Lauren.
from the Bedford Village Flower Shop. And today, Lauren is going to teach me how to make a Low and Lush arrangement in a round bowl.
Yes, rose bowl.
Rose bowl.
Rose bowl.
What's that? Okay.
Never have anything in your water.
I know.
That was good. That was a good first step.
I know.
Everyone wish me luck. So, do you know what you start with when you're doing a Low and Lush arrangement?
Hydrangea.
Your base, which in this case is hydrangea.
Okay.
So, what I like to do is make sure that I've got my vase near the edge of the table, and I like to measure it up against my vase to see where I'm going to cut it.
Okay. What should I use?
I personally would like to use a knife. I would like to see you using a knife. It gives a better cut to the flowers, it cuts on a better angle, and it allows the flowers to drink more.
Am I going to cut myself?
If you cut towards yourself, yes.
I'm going to use scissors.
Then use these.
Use those. What's the difference between those and those?
Not the blade isn't as sharp on the scissors. This is a much better blade.
What are
It's
these
a stronger
called?
blade. This is an ARS pruner.
ARS pruner. Okay. So when you say measure it like that,
I would go a little bit lower.
okay.
You know, you want the head of the hydrangea to be sitting on the edge of the bowl. So, yeah.
Like that?
And then, yeah,
And on an angle, right?
on an angle.
We're going to do it like that, and then we're going to do it on an angle. Is
That's
that
an
good?
interesting way to do it, yeah. And then take your foliage off.
All of it?
Snap that one off so that it's not sitting in the water. It's okay. We'll make it work. You save this for a rainy day.
I'm going to use this on these. Is that all right?
That's fine.
See, I don't know this stuff. Is that the way to do it?
Yep. And then you're going to place your other two in, and it's going to help to balance that one out.
All right. So this one, right about there?
I'd go a little bit lower.
A little bit lower.
A little bit lower.
Right there?
A little bit lower.
A little bit, really?
Yeah. You should see me giving him directions in the car.
I never know where to go. It's terrible. How's that?
I
Is
think
that
it's
good?
good. Yeah.
Be honest.
I think it's good.
I know.
think take your foliage off first.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Well, be honest.
That looks good to me.
Okay?
We have trust issues.
We don't really. Should I put it through that triangle?
Yes, exactly. Now you are doing exactly what you should be doing, creating a
I
grid.
think I've seen this done once or twice before. All right.
Okay.
Bam.
Base
Done.
created.
Done. Quit while we're ahead.
Yep.
All right. What's next?
You tell me what's the next flower you'd like to start with. You should start with.
Oh, face flower.
Very
right?
good.
Face flower. So that's not Astrantia. Is Celosia a face flower?
It is a face flower, but I think you're better off starting off with
Is it
your.
a face flower today? No.
Yes, it is. It will be used as a face flower, but I would start with my roses.
Okay, so I have roses.
Mm-hmm. So what do? You clean your
Prickers,
leaves,
leaves.
and what do you clean off of the flower head?
Oh, these are the guard petals.
Yes.
Sometimes people think the flowers are dying with the guard petals, and they are not. What's the purpose of the guard petals? Do I take this off?
Yes, I would take that off. Your rule of thumb always, sorry, I'll answer your question in a minute, is that you never ever want your greens in the water because it will cause the water to, bacteria will be created in the water, and so your flowers won't last as long because they'll have to constantly fight off that bacteria. You're good. That one, yeah. And sorry, to answer your question, the guard petals, what they do, all of our roses come in, they tend to be dry packed, and they come in with guard petals. And what those guard petals do is guard the rest of the rose against bruising or damage that happens during shipping. We keep them on here in the shop so that they are doing the same thing when they're in our coolers. They're being protected constantly.
How about that?
It looks good to me. It's fine.
Okay. How many do we have? We have 5, it looks like.
Yes, we have 5 roses. 3 hydrangea, 5 roses.
Do you think if I had my espresso, I'd be moving faster?
Forgot to make that for you, didn't I?
You did.
Whoops.
It's okay. I can make my own. I'll be able to make my own arrangement by the end of this.
Well, you got
All right.
running tight on time here.
All right. All right.
Okay. So,
Cut them all at once.
no.
Okay.
One at a time. And what you would like to do with your face flowers is make sure they're evenly distributed throughout your entire arrangement.
They
So
look pretty even, right?
No, your face flowers.
Oh, these,
Yep,
okay.
this is your base, this is your vase.
Okay,
So again, measure it up.
like that?
You want it to be inserted into the hydrangea, so I would go a little bit lower. That's fine.
Where's it go?
I would start here.
Now that's in the flower. That's not actually in the grid. That's in the hydrangea.
Exactly.
Okay.
Which the hydrangea in and of itself acts as a grid.
Okay. Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Is that good? Angle?
Mm-hmm. Maybe over on the other side. Do you know what these roses are called?
Free spirit.
Very good.
I am. All right. Not as much as you, but I am. Right there?
Yeah.
So far, because I haven't used the knife, there's no blood.
It's true. Otherwise, you'd see Anthony go, whoom.
Fun fact, I faint from blood. I faint from not blood.
It's true. But he didn't faint when he got his vaccine today.
Yes. No, I didn't. Right here?
Yeah. Maybe in the center.
Center? Right there?
Mm-hmm. Looks nice to me. Yeah,
Right.
and I think you can place it there. Better.
Right there?
Yeah. Okay. The next flower I would use is your,
Celosia?
yes.
Check that out. It looks like brain. All right.
Clean your foliage off. Foliage.
I want to give you like a bamboo stick. So that when I forget to do something, you Mr. Miyagi me like, Papa! I didn't mean that. I didn't think we actually had that. All right, so I've
We're a
got,
flower shop.
I'm not thinking straight. I'm very, very focused right now.
Too hot.
Ah! All right. Where do you want it?
It's gonna be, in level
How-
with
how tall,
everything
though?
else,
Right
so
there?
keep on going down a little bit more. That's good.
I think you like that.
I did. It was fun for me.
Where's it go?
I would put it here.
Why would you put it there?
Because it's a bridge between your roses, which is really nice, and you have 3 of them, so to make sure that they're evenly distributed, that's a good spot to fill, and then you want to look for your other good spots to fill, which I see as being here and here.
Okay, is this good height?
I would go a little lower.
Lower.
There you go.
I don't want to lose it. So you said right here would be another spot?
Mhm.
Another good spot? Right there?
Yes.
Right here?
Yes.
All right.
Use angles to your favor. The nice thing about a flower like that is that you can really, it's got a lot of linear lines to it, so you can kind
Fill
of
the gap between the hydrangea, whereas if I did it like that, I'm probably opening the gap, right? So
Exactly.
it makes it seamless.
Yep.
Tricks of the trade. All
Accent
right.
flower next.
Are we going with Lizzie?
We are going with Lizzie.
Do I have to clean all those greens off?
So Lizzie's a fun flower because there's so much bang for your buck, and a Lizziantha stem, this whole stem is $10, which is really great. So you kind of want to break the heart, which takes some of the cleaning out of it, and then you want to clean your greens off. The other thing that you want to do using scissors, because they break easily, is take those little tiny buds off. They'll make the arrangement look too busy. And then I'm going to show you this while I have this in my hand. It's great to be able to get multiple uses. This recipe only calls for 2 Lizzianthus, but out of this Lizzianthus, we're going to get so many. So it'll appear as if we have more.
We have
So
3
I'm going
minutes
to take this and go make a twofer out of it. So now you have a twofer.
You two for that one?
I've become the
Where does this
assistant.
go?
It needs to be shorter than that, so measure it up. And
Like that?
Yes. And then you're going to fill your accents in, bridging the gap between your celosia and your roses.
You're not watching me and it's not going as well as it was. No, not the stick. I need the carrot, not the stick. All right, this
Again, just
really, really small. What if
It's-
it doesn't reach the water? Is
plenty long enough.
it gonna die?
You'll be fine.
I don't want it to die.
It
I
is-
mean, it's like, all right, it's in there. I think it's Yeah, it's in there. It's in there. I'm overreacting. Alright.
See when we don't have lemons in the house.
But so this is on the wrong angle. Maybe I go like that.
Is it? I mean, it seems like it's situated in there really well. I think
Okay.
it looks good in there.
Touche. Alright, where's this go?
So, you know, this is another good spot. Like, look between your roses and your celosia. The color of the Lisianthus helps to put those two together.
How's that?
I love it. Here's
too.
another.
Alright. Where's this going?
Keep on spreading out the love, the entire arrangement.
Right here.
When we're super busy here in the shop, we have someone that, her name is Julie, she's fabulous. She helps us with this. So she'll do our twofers for us and take our foliage off for us, and it's just wonderful to have the help, especially when you're just cranking so much that you
How do I
can't see
two for this?
straight.
Do I cut it right here?
Yep,
Is that, should they be together or should I split that up?
I would split it up.
Where would you split it? Would you keep that one on or would you keep that one
Either way, just cut it in the V.
on? Okay.
Okay, you've got all your two birds
It's a nice way
here.
of saying you don't care how it's split. Right there? Is that one? That, how does that look?
Yeah, that looks good. Are you evenly distributing? Because you already have one right here. So have you looked throughout your arrangement to
Well,
see
I
where
think you
else?
just answered your own question.
You're the student. I would put it over here.
Okay, so
My gosh.
I thought I was evenly distributing, but
This
you.
is like taking an open book test. You're the one taking the open book test and I'm the book.
How about that? That's good. So we need some right there.
Excellent. Thank you for thinking on your own.
Where's the mayonnaise? It's in front of you.
Gave you a fresh cut on that.
Not long enough?
Yes.
Well, I'm probably not going to put it in the middle then. Maybe right here?
Sure.
But I already have one right there.
But you don't have a flower. All you have is a bud. Your time is up.
That's barely in. That's right. I can stretch just a little bit.
So then change the angle so that it's closer to. And no, that's plenty in.
All right.
You're fine.
How quickly can we get these Astronti in?
Well, I'll finish up your Lizzie.
All right.
You can do your Astrontia.
Are these twofers also?
Yes, these are two first.
Oh.
You know, the nice thing that I feel, the advantage to having these flowers that really give a lot is that they are so pretty when they're spread throughout the arrangement, and they create a lot of movement.
Yeah.
What she said.
No comment.
All right, all two for you design.
All right.
Where do you think the Astrontia is going to go?
In the arrangement. In the hydrangea. Is that a twofer or a one for?
That's a one for.
It's a thing now.
I would go lower. So you really want it to be situated down into the
All right.
arrangement.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's better.
And the Astrontia is, you said it adds movement?
Yes.
Sorry, I know you were talking, I wasn't listening. But it.
So surprised. That's so new to our marriage.
I listen to you. I do. I'm just not at your level of intelligence. I can't do other things and listen all at once. Listening is its own thing for me. All right, is this, how's that?
That's looking good, but you're not going to need this one.
Ah, okay.
That little guy comes off.
How about like that? That's good length?
A little shorter.
Right there?
Yeah.
Right here?
You're not in the water.
I'm not even in the vase, let alone not in the water. How's that?
Yep. And then just keep on going.
And this is the part that I would assume over time you just get better at.
Yeah,
The
and you
more
can
you do
always
it.
spin the arrangement so that you can see The rest
My
of-
mind is blown. I never would have thought to do that. It's in my box.
Right.
Like that.
Again, like the celosia, you've got this length here, and you kind of have a seam to fill. So I would use the length to your advantage and fill the seam.
Okay.
Just lost the thread.
This
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah. Some of these little babies are just too short. Just make sure you've got a bud vase on hand and just stick them into your bud vase and use them someplace else, someplace later. That one's not too short.
Where's that go?
Right in there.
Keep me moving, please. It's too wiggly.
You can always to try to get
Like
it in.
that?
Yeah. And it looks like
Is
to
this
me,
the last one?
Yeah, if you were to spin it, I see a lot of blank over there, and I see that one is too far out.
Right here.
Mm-hmm. And this guy is too far out, so you just want to tuck him in a little bit.
Good.
Yeah. You satisfied with it?
It's not as good as all of yours, but it's not bad. There's a
Okay.
little bit of a hole there.
I agree. There is a little bit of a hole there.
There we go.
Well done.
Thank you, thank you, thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you for watching.
We hit stop.